What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and today on panel we have Nicola. We were supposed to have tips by Tommy. Hi, girl. Sorry, I'm doing my formal intro and my group intro all at the same time because it's just me and you. So, you guys, we are on the back end having a fun time. We are super excited about these zombie nails. And we both, girl, show your little nail set off. Let me see.
It's just zombie. It's corpse bride-ish.
She did corpse bride, and I love the black and the red. And I always love how you always add bling. Like, have I ever seen you not add bling?
I don't have. Well, no.
You love cuticle bling.
I like the cuticle bling. It makes it better. It just makes it better. A little bling makes it better.
It does, and that's what I was gonna say, is that I really like that set specifically because of the cuticle bling. Also the shape and the length.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I know we had a pack that we were gonna have our nails done in, so I did mine too, and mine are just a love and hate and simple.
I love those.
And then I just have 2 eyes on the thumbs, and it's like an eye for an eye, and pretty simple, matching my blood theme. And actually, y'all can't even see my shirt, but it got ruined too.
You got it on the shirt too.
So, all right. I don't know. Yes. I don't know how many entrants or entries we have. Well, I know we have a limit of 3 entries per person, so that's pretty good. And I don't know, maybe 1 person actually put in 3 entries, or maybe 2, but the entries are intense. Okay, girl.
I'm already looking at one right now, and these are fierce.
Can you see everything perfectly fine on your end?
Yes,
okay,
I can.
Great. All right. And so on the back end, you guys, we do have the poll set up, and we are going to be taking our turns with the poll. Rating the creativity, the execution, and the overall impact, as always. And so, would you like to do the honors of going first, or me?
You could go first. You could go first.
Okay,
I get nervous going first.
I'll go first. So this is Glam Nails by Janet. Thank you so much, Glam Nails by Janet, for participating. This set, out of all of them, there was a couple of them that I really remember, and I'm like, okay, this is like, wow. And this was one of those ones for me. I love the hand one. We were just talking about that on the back end, the bloody hand. She did a good job at making it actually look like the hand. And if you see, there's actually like a little hand down at the bottom too.
That's look on the side.
Straggling. It's trying to get up there.
Yep, I see it. Oh, wow.
And then there's this abrasion that looks like maybe it has stitches over it or something like that. And that abrasion looks very gruesome and real. The stitches look pretty animated, if those are stitches. So I kind of appreciated that. But I almost wish they looked like real stitches, because the abrasion looks very true to life. And then the handprints look very true to life. The middle finger, just amazing nail art. Blood splats on there. I love this. This like mouth expression, and then the teeth up there. The fine details in the face are just there's actually hold on, you guys, let me see. There's other photos of this. Let's see. Yeah, that face is so cool. It's so well put together. She even adds some texture back here on the canvas. And
Wow.
then these brains, every single time I see the brain nails, I flip, literally, because I just don't know how y'all do so good in the colors. The blood looks like it's just flowing through there and everything. And then needless to say, the eyeballs. I say the best for last with these because she did so many of them. And they're some of my favorite colors, which are blue and green. They stand out the most. You really couldn't make a realistic looking yellow eye or red eye that would complement the nail set better. So I really enjoyed that. For creativity, y'all already know that I'm gonna give her a 10. I mean, how could you not? So definitely giving a 10 for the creativity. And then for the execution, this one's going to be super hard, you guys. I don't know what. I think that what's going to end up happening is we're going to have a tiebreaker. I can
I
already
will
see
have to
it.
do something. Yeah.
Because, okay, so there are a couple differences. We're only scaling everyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not doing 0.5s and anything like that because the way that we have it set up this time, which is going to be how we're going to have it set up in the future, you can only have 10, right? So well, I guess it would be fair to say that nobody ever has scored lower than a 4. So maybe we could take that into consideration in the future. But for today and for the current, that's how it's going to go. So execution. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? For execution, I have to give it a 10. There are small things that obviously the fine detail in the face of the zombie, that mouth, it just, everything about the zombie looks so realistic. The numerous eyeballs, the blood all over, you know, all of the blood looks real. There's even those veins that are connecting to those eyeballs. It's like a pussy little nasty thing. And then to even think, I felt like if I was doing this nail set, sometimes in the past I have talked about how I think like these girls do really good sometimes, but specifically I wish they would have just went the extra mile. This is an example.
With those brains.
Well, not only the brains,
and
but the example that I have is this hand. Because I was going to say, if I would have saw this hand and I would have done this on the nail, I'd be like, oh, I did a good job. Ooh. I would have moved on. She came over here and added that one, and it looks so realistic. So, and also I love how intelligent she is to understand that a lot of times on the handprints, the thumb will be connected to the base of the hand and only the fingers will be separate. So those are life. I mean, those are nail art like lessons that we could take away through this. So obviously for the execution, that's why I have to give a 10. And then for the overall impact, I'm giving it a 10. Maybe it's because she's first up. Maybe it's because I get 10s too easy. But I'm really impressed by it. And also, the last thing that I was going to say is, even on the zombie nail, she made sure to add detail to that background. It was something that, again, if it was me, I would have just added a plain background and be like, they better be glad I'm doing the nail art.
Right. And this art is fantastic. So,
yes.
Even above and beyond.
Yes. So it's your turn now.
Okay. So for overall impact, I have to go backwards first because overall impact, when I first looked at it, I was just like, wow, I will definitely give a 10 for that, just because the eyes, how she did the different sizes to go with them, the realistic way she put the veins in there. Then you go to the brain nail and it's like so detailed. It's so good. Like, it's so good. I love this set. Her detail on her zombie face, amazing. Amazing. Like, I'm curious to know how long it took to design this set.
And like, why do I feel like she literally just was like,
right? You know, people have that talent, and this is really creative. The last two are going to be my favorite, and this is why I'm giving her the 10 on the overall wow. I love Saw movies, and that's why I have my shirt where it's like, I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm fine with my blood.
I didn't just kill anybody.
I didn't just kill anybody. No, of course not.
I didn't just commit suicide.
Right. Everything is just, it goes perfect with, it's just wow. The handprint we were talking about before we even got on the call, I mean before we got started recording, and it is, she did an amazing job. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a 10 for creativity too, because she put it together and she made it flow. They're different, but she actually made the set flow and it goes together still. That takes talent to do
Yes.
something different on every nail, but still make it
Mhm.
flow. So I
Mhm.
really feel like she went above and beyond. So homegirl's getting a 10 for me on creativity. She's getting one on overall wow. And I mean, just I can see maybe if you want to be nitpicky on the execution, I would say, okay, that's where I'll give her a 9. And that's only because, like you said, the stitches could have been a little bit more stitched like, but that's only if I'm trying to, I have to look to find
Mhm.
something. Like I have to try to find something wrong with this set. I
Right.
love it.
Yes, and to go back and touch point on the stitch thing, it's mainly because the abrasion is just so beautiful that
Open,
you
right?
wouldn't want to wash it out. And then obviously everything else on the set is so beautiful that you wouldn't
Yeah.
want that silver or that metallic on those stitches in that thickness too. You don't want that to
Yeah.
distract you from everything
I
else.
think if it would have been black, it would have been a little bit, that would have made it a little bit better. But I
Or
think
even
she was
maybe
trying to make
some
it
real
pop.
string, because she is
Yes.
a realist in her art. So
Man.
I would have just gone and cut up some, like, make some black, like gel polish on a
Oh,
plastic bag or on a piece of aluminum
yeah.
foil and just kind
Yeah.
of make some stitches that look physical and
Yeah.
just stick
Put
them
them
on
on
there.
there. Yep. Like some regular thread.
Yep,
Yeah.
like that. So that would have been an option too. All
Yeah.
right, great. Be sure to rate her in the poll, okay?
Oh.
Yes, because I'm not taking scores down. You not taking scores down. We're doing it in the poll.
So I
And
said
10, 10, and 9. Next, we have, and y'all be sure to go over, spam this post, comment. See, she got 20 likes almost. So let's go and get her 40, 50, 60, 80, 90. All right.
there we go. Yeah, let's get her up there because she needs the views. She is
And we got a
talented.
video of it too.
Look at that.
Just
Wow, look at the
flawless.
different colors on the brains.
That
I like that she took
zombie.
a video.
Me too.
I like how we all like different parts of it too. Like
Yeah.
you are focused on one thing, I'm focused on, like it calls to different people. It's really
Yes.
nice.
Yes, it's so awesome. And then I would say, I mean, again, going back to if we wanted to be nitpicking on the execution, just make that hand a 3D hand. Just make that hand a 3D hand because everything else was, and then that zombie nail was right on the middle finger. But totally love this set. Totally love it. But still, nevertheless, she got all 10s from me. So
I think the hand though, she was kind of
because
making it
it's
like they were
blood.
holding on the wall. No, like kind of like you, like if you were holding your hands on the wall, say you were trying to crawl up a wall.
So
that's
maybe
kind
if
of
it
what
was like some texture to the background then.
Okay, so to make like a wall texture, like they're trying to pull themselves up.
Yeah, just some kind of texture to build uniformity. Because even the zombie has texture technically. You could see that
in the back,
some of his, like his eyes are a little raised. But I loved how she was able to keep him super flat and fit all that detail into him. I'm not that, I always am very interested in knowing what brushes do you guys use on your fine details, because again, whatever brush she used
is amazing.
Yep, even on the eyeballs you can see that it came in clutch for those veins. Oh, and then you can see, I think she has like some kind of watercolor background back here on the
look at that.
That's cool. This is super. Oh, right here too. That's so nice. Like an alcohol ink.
Yep.
That is so nice. All right. Y'all go spam her post, please. Go get as much joy and pleasure out of it as we did.
As we do. These are awesome.
I know.
I love Halloween nails.
Me too. And this was so fun because it was zombie, which was like a little different. All right,
Yeah.
so this is next up, and her name is Jazzy J 2023. And so this is her. Now she comes off as a little bit new to Instagram. So I was really proud of her for pulling this off. For one, pulling the nail art off, but participating in the challenge, networking with me. She was very communicative and everything. She's also a first timer on this nail art challenge. So we're super happy to have her. I'm gonna see. Oh, you guys definitely I don't even know why I haven't liked and commented. I think it's because she had reposted this.
I need to go back and like and comment on all of them.
Yeah, she had reposted it because it wasn't popping up correctly, so that's why. All right, so but I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. This is a video, so it's a little hard for me to zoom in.
Posted them on Instagram or or where?
It's on Instagram.
Okay, I'll go back in.
Okay, so and this is like a video, so it's a little hard for me to zoom in, but you guys can see it for the most part. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
yeah, she did a video, so she did good. I'm making you go first on this one.
What?
You gotta go first.
Okay, so homegirl, once again, these people are killing it with the overall wow factors of nails.
How do they do this?
Like
where is their info coming from?
Where is your okay? So that picture, you shouldn't even keep that there because it doesn't. That right there
is off the chain.
That nail, that first nail, when she did that, like, can you zoom in on that? That is amazing.
I would love to know, like, is it a marble in there or what? Because it's just,
or it maybe that abalone shell type of paper, whatever it is, she made it. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I love it. I don't know.
In the fact that there's like this cross. Hold on, I think I might be able to pause. Can I pause? Okay, that's the best I can do probably. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Is it? I think it's a heart. I think that's what she's trying to go for. I'm not sure.
That kind of does look like it looks like a heart beating out of a chest.
A chest, like a heart beating out of a chest. She killed this set. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for overall impact,
but what product is she using to get that cross thingy hanging off the nail? And is this a shoe with a severed ankle, a bloody shoe? Her mind is crazy.
That's the foot. That is the foot.
Wait, what's the foot? Oh, the one on the index finger?
Yes, that second one, that's the foot. So I don't know if that's the brain or the intestine. I'm not sure. But it looks like
it could be intestines, right? Because it's two different colors.
Right. So I'm like, it's the heart, the foot. So I almost feel like that foot should be like
that looks like a whole hand though.
Like
look,
a hand?
thumb, a hand, yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
This
shoe.
looks like a bloody shoe.
A shoe and an ankle. Okay, so maybe it's a hand and not a foot.
And it's a broken hand. It looks
I
like.
See it.
Yeah,
I see it now. I see it.
And that's the wrist. Oh my.
Yeah, I see it now. Now I see the wrist.
Dang. Yeah. So what is your vote again on this one? The heart.
Overall impact. She's getting a 10 because what the F? Like I don't. Wow, that is crazy. So overall impact, wow, because when you see these, wow, I don't know where I would wear these so much.
Oh, girl, at a Halloween party only, because people gonna be looking at you sideways.
But they might be looking at me like, we may need to lock up our kids.
Girl, it was an open house party, but you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
You gotta get out of here with these. But they are, okay. So overall impact, she's killing it with a 10. Definitely, most definitely. Creativity, most definitely a 10. The thought process that goes into, once again, individually creating a set that has something different on each nail, but making it cohesive and go together. That's my biggest challenge doing art, which is one of the reasons I use stickers so much, because I can't, it's hard for me to make it flow. That
This
is
is like
such a
animated
cool
AF.
concept. Like, yes, to the whole,
Does this
I
hand
totally
even
got what
have
she
like a
wanted.
wart type of thing on it?
Yes.
Like,
And then, okay, so if you want to do execution, once again, overall impact 10. What was the execution? Once again, I'll do the 9, and it's only because homeboy in the middle is just
he is
I'm just
creepy. That was
he's
when she
just
sent me this, I told her.
I was like, okay, like this seems like this would be his
He is
body.
creepy, but I
But you know
love
what? I don't even, I
him.
don't want to even knock her for that. I'm not going to even knock her for that because it goes with the set. So I'm not even going to, I'm going to have to give her a 10. She's going to be my first, from the last video to this one, she's going to be my first 3 10s.
All 10s.
Because, yes, because I'm about to go vote for her right now.
She
this was
deserves
amazing.
it.
She does. And I wasn't, like, at first, it took me a minute to really get into the detail of this one.
Oh, yes. So honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, honestly, it was an adverse reaction, to be honest. I'm like,
Yeah,
you did
it was
good,
like,
but I'm a little creeped out for real, not like for fake.
Right, but I liked that creeped out factor though, so I was like, okay, I'll kind of give it a good one. Like, I'll give it a 10 because.
But I think
then when you
just
started
looking at the
it,
picture versus the video, you can really take it in differently. Honestly,
yeah,
it
and
comes
that's why I
to
said
life
that
a
picture.
lot.
You need to move that picture, but I said to remove that picture. That video is what. I'm glad she submitted the video. That wow, look at that.
She
like
was
even
at
it
work.
looks like the ground. It looked like that one with the shoe. It looked like the ground on the pavement.
And the hand coming up out of the dirt. It's like somebody done got murdered and buried alive, half dead, half alive. But honestly, so she really took the theme to heart because it was Unleash the Undead.
And she did that. Theme she had a mission and she was like, I know where I'm going, and she took it there. I love it.
Okay, y'all, so it's my turn. All right. Well, first off, I mean, like I said, honestly, it appeared to me that this was gonna be one of those. Hold on, let me see for that. I'm making sure I got all my votes in for the previous one. Yes, so this is definitely just 10s all across. I can't
look at the inside of the mouth. She even did the inside of the zombie's mouth. Like, yes, she killed this.
I just launched the polls for hers so we can
wow.
Yeah, she's gonna get all 10s. I think you hit it on the head with everything, honestly. I'm just making sure this is good. We already discussed everything. Let me see. I got my vote for creativity is a 10. My vote for execution is a 10. My vote for overall impact, I say a 10 because you know one thing about this set is it demanded its respect and attention. And honestly, I feel like you know, I don't know how well versed you are on Instagram, but have you ever heard of the Nail Pro magazine?
No.
I don't know how popular they are like right now currently, but I remember at one point they were pretty popular, even what, you know, people like to use their hashtag and stuff. But this is giving Nail Pro magazine vibes to me, like super underrated, but should be obviously in some print somewhere, you know.
That should be art. That's art. That's what that is.
And then she says in her caption, thanks for offering the challenge. This challenge was way too much fun. So I'm super thankful that she had fun. Also, if y'all are nosy like me, yes, if y'all are nosy like me, if you peep her background, she has tons of nail art supplies over there, like gel polishes, little supplies, and it's like she was really working her tail off I really like it. And again, I'm really interested in knowing what products. I think she may have used a molding gel, obviously, for the face and maybe the hand and stuff like that. But like, what does she use for the shoe? I just wondered, are these girls filming this? Because this is, I would love to watch these videos.
Man, yes, me
We could
too.
have a whole watch party, literally.
Yes, I would definitely watch.
I would love that. So y'all need to let us know. Drop it in the comments.
Let us know if you guys are filming, because we will watch.
Because I need to learn how to do this for next year.
Instead of looking at everybody's, I want to participate in these.
We're going to unleash the undead again. Shoot.
Right.
All right, so that was hers. All right, so next up, make sure we have, okay, just one entry for her. So Anna's Nails 90, y'all have seen her time and time again. She has multiple entries, so, and she is obsessed with always transforming her art with glow. So I guess I have to go first. This set, I really love it. Instantly captures me because of the nude color up against that bruised blood red. Also, I don't know, the shape and everything of the nails, length, the shape, the thickness, they feel like nails you could actually wear out, like functionably, and I really appreciate that as far as the execution, because I know that that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to get that shape with that length, with that depth, so to speak, as far as the actual base application. And then getting into the creativity, I don't see a flaw in sight when it comes to the creativity aspect. I really love it. I love the blood. I love she did some stitches, it looks like, too, if I'm not mistaken, or some staples. And she says,
maybe that's what they were, staples.
Yeah, maybe. She says everything on this set was sculpted in acrylic, something I'm not super comfortable with. I took on the challenge and brought my vision to life. Hope you enjoy this extremely grotesque creation. This is my second entry. Yes. So this is the brain, the bone, the skin, the stitches, staples, stitches, whatever they're. Everything.
Wow.
That's why so for overall impact, I have to give a 10, because that was the first thing that I complimented, was how solid these nails look, to be honest, and they look very wearable. And to know that she sculpted all of that out of acrylic, and how did you file all of that? Like, did you sculpt it that good to where you just needed to buff it, or was you literally filing? Because that's a lot of damn work. I've been there before. Those bones, again,
crazy.
Wow. Dang it. This is hard. I want to go like cancel this. Can we cancel?
How about they're not judging anymore? We're just telling everybody how much we love it.
Like, can we not? This is too hard.
Right. Everybody did such a good job.
Let's see. All right. Oh, whenever you do your vote, just make sure that you push at the bottom where it says vote.
Okay.
Like, you have to submit the vote. Oh, okay. Some of them you have submitted it.
Okay. So, you have to do it to each one. Oh,
for each category. Yeah. Yeah. All right, but I'm on creativity for creativity, girl. I gotta give you a 10. I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta give you a 10 because this is creative. Not only was it creative to do the glow, was it creative to do the full sculpt with acrylic, which was a challenge. And if you guys saw my video where I struggled, I took on a challenge I wasn't ready for, and I didn't have this result. So I can super live through her and just be so happy for her. Not only that too, but the colors, the designs that she laid over, like, did you draw this nail set out first, or did you just do this all right out the top of your head? Because I would imagine you had to draw it out. Again, that goes into more time and more effort. And also this the red, hold on, wait, let me see if I can show y'all. This red all around where am I at? Right, all this red here
Yeah.
and like how it's kind of faded in, and that is all super amazing skill. Like
Yeah.
there's just no denying that. So creativity, I gave a 10. Execution, again, fully sculpted out of acrylic. The nails all look the same length. They all look the same shape. They didn't lose nothing with all this sculpting, all this detail, all this gel polish. And again, I asked, did you film this? Because I would watch this. I would totally watch it. And then next we have the overall impact. And for overall impact, I'm going to give it a 9 because I feel like I was a little more impacted by the other sets, but that's not really here or there. That's just like, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you go now.
Okay, so creativity, I'm gonna give it a 9, and that's only because, you know, we've seen the eyes, the brain.
Okay,
It does go with the bones, and you know, but I do love her version of it, which is why I gave her a 9. Like, because her version of it killed it. That eye on point. And that pretty much goes into execution. That was out of acrylic. Girl, teach me, please. Let me learn from you. That is amazing.
It is.
How long did that take you? So yes, execution 10. Creativity, like I said, it'll probably be I'll give you creativity, I'll give you a 10 for creativity because you're going with the theme. And it actually, that bone work looks
with the
really
flesh.
Good. Yes, with all of that. I'm looking at the inside of the bone. Like you can see, I'm going back. So as she's showing the video more, looking at it more, and I had to go back and change it. Like that was really, really good. And look at the shadowing on all the nails. So creativity, I will definitely give you a 10. Execution, you killed the game, and you definitely get a 10. Overall impact, I think I'm with you. I think I was a little bit more like stunned by the overall impact of the other ones, but this one was still, and I think I could see myself wearing this set more than the other sets.
Yes, because it looks realistic.
Yes, it looks super realistic. Let me go do my.
I was gonna say, not to cut you off, but you said something that made me think about it, and I'm like, could you imagine if you saw these in the dark, like at the haunted house or something, or at a party, and you're like, you just caught it off like by a glance, and you're like, can I see your nails? And like you put a flash on, oh my, and then because you were talking about like the impact and everything, and like that impact is just like. But obviously, you know that we've seen some like that are like, wow, like really but
and yours glow in the dark too. That's
what's always like the secret sauce, because it's so intriguing.
Wow. And to do that all by acrylic.
I would actually wear these, honestly. Like if I had these, I would wear them with pride out in public. And like again, I cannot give her more than enough props for being able to execute wearable, gaudy, fully acrylic sculpted nails that even glow and have hand-drawn nail art.
Right. They look amazing.
It's so nice. Oh, we get to enjoy this beautiful art. It's so fun.
We love this.
So let me see. Okay, next. We'll go back to Anna. She has more submissions, but this is the order that everything is in right now, so y'all just bear with me. But anyway, so this is Nails.Day, DHAY. She has not participated in the nail art challenge before, but she was one of the first ones to submit her entry. I think she was the first one to submit her entry. So this was kind of like what set the tone. This was more or less what everyone started to be like, okay, she really want to go there, so we about to go there.
Wow. So, yeah.
I'm gonna let you go first on this one. I went first on the last one, right? Yes. So.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no.
So, I don't even know where to start. This- Just having the what did she do to that middle nail?
That
Like
was what
that
I loved. Yes.
that is it is like something ate it or it ate it away. Wow. And something's crawling out of the other pus filled one. Like, no,
Mhm.
this is okay. You're getting a 10 on the gross factor. you you took the theme. Okay, wait. No, that was creativity. You took the theme and ran with it because this is a total zombie apocalypse. Ew, what is that? Like, no.
It was really like,
But
okay, we
the
definitely going
brain,
here.
look at the detail she did on the brain. Wow. Or, or is that no, that's the brain.
It's a
The
brain.
brain, yeah, the brain is amazing. Even the eyes. I love green eyes. My mom had green eyes. She,
You did? Oh,
yeah,
she
she
doesn't know
had
what
green
she does.
eyes.
Are
Yeah,
you mixed Puerto Rican or something?
I'm black. What?
Girl, but I heard that some of them, like olden age black people, they have fair skin and colored eyes. That's what I heard
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. She has green eyes. My brother had green eyes, and they stuck me with brown. Brats.
But anyway, so back to
Yes, but
the
anyways,
art. We
back
over
to
here
the
having
nail
fun.
art. But yes, so the pus filled nail, that is so creative. I would have never even thought to look at or even do a nail like that. Like, it looks like the little pimple videos that pop up on my YouTube that I like to watch when I'm bored.
It's one
Gross.
of the definite most creepy nails I've ever seen
It's
in my nail
so
art career.
It's so creepy and so realistic though. Like it looks like a complete sore. Like it's really
It looks like it's trying to lick me. Like, why
yeah,
are you
or
trying to lick me?
it's trying to escape. Something's definitely trying to get out of there. Can you turn the video over so I can see the last one a little bit? Oh, I think my video. Oh, it's mine. My thing was made big. Oh, and so it's the bone. Okay. Coming out of the leg.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Look at that. That looks 3D. That
I
looks like it's
know.
bending and coming out of the leg, out of the knee.
No,
Wow.
so why do the whole time her nails look like they're just regular tips, but like at the same time it look like obviously I'm assuming have acrylic, or is this some kind of gel?
I don't know what it is. Maybe she just paints on the actual tips. I don't know, but creativity, 10. Execution, I think I'm giving you a 10. Yes, I'm giving it again because you killed it. That 3D leg, that pus
that's the best
bubble.
one.
Right. The pus bubble and the wow factor. Just overall, this set is amazing. I really love it.
Okay. So I'm getting more and more disappointed at how good these are.
I don't know how we're going to judge or pick. Yeah, I hope that everybody else picks different.
No way, Jose. All right. So for the creativity, obviously, when I first saw this submission, I didn't even know if my life was real at that moment because I'm like, is there somebody? Is there somebody in this life that takes me serious enough to do this for the Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge? So I was super humbled and super thankful. And it was the only entry for like a few days. And I was like, even if that's the only entry for the whole damn time, I'm going to be proud and happy because this is amazing. And when I first took it all in, my overall impact, because a lot of times y'all will hear me say that I like to think of how I first received it. I was just like, this is amazing. Like there was never a moment that I looked at it and I second guessed the fact that it was amazing. You know, everything about
that's true. Everything about it. Yes.
And also just not really, it always makes me a little insecure as a nail artist when I don't know how they created this. Like,
How
How
did
did
you
you
do
get that
this?
bone? How did you get this depth? Like, what products are you using? Can't again, and it goes back to this is now art that I would love to watch and have watch
Yeah.
parties because we could all learn something. Like, who would have known that we would all be here? And also,
Actually,
sometimes some of the people live in different countries and they have different products in their country, and so it's fun too to learn of products that they use in their country.
oh yeah.
Yes. So for creativity, I'm all over the place, y'all. For creativity, well, you kind of said something earlier, like about how, like, oh, you see the eyeballs, the bones, the brains, all that. But like you said too, this is really creepy with this little
That pus
maggot. I'm
bubble.
assuming some maggots are coming out of your face, bro. Like, is you a garbage zombie?
You know what it is? It's like the pimples from hell when you were a kid. Like, ew, that ew.
Those are like the hormonal pimples.
Right.
Gross. But no, what really set this over top, my two favorite nails, as you had said, one of my favorite ones was that bone one, needless to say.
Yeah.
And then the bitten nail, that was my all-time favorite one because I have never,
Yes.
ever seen anything.
I've never seen anything like that. Me neither.
No, I'm
That's
like,
so
what the
creative.
heck? This was so awesome. So for
Which one was
creativity,
this? Which one was this one on the polls? I don't want to lose my number.
it's number 4.
Okay.
Yep. And then for execution, again, I gotta give it 10. I mean, I guess I could give it 9. I want to give it a 10 because
Give her a 10.
how you
Don't
got
kill
this
it.
stuff. Like, how did you even do this? So whatever you did, it's not easily duplicated or replicated, right? So
No.
let's just have it then. And overall impact, I got to give it a 10 because I was strongly, strongly, strongly impacted by that bit. And now it was like,
Yeah.
this is just,
Wow.
yeah. So I got to give it that. And also we take into consideration, like, one thing that's considered in the overall wow or the overall impact is the wow factor and the aesthetic appeal. And this is very aesthetically appeasing to me. It's very soft-spoken, yet very demanding, again, of attention. And then when you do look at it, it's just like you can't even fathom the level of artistry that's there. Super underrated. If there's any way for me to publish all y'all's nail art, which there will be in the future, y'all, spoiler alert, y'all are gonna see this stuff into some magazines and things like that. There is somebody, if Goddess Gang wants to go over and shout out the Goddess Gang to rep your sets. She likes to do magazines that feature nail art, and I'm sure she would love to feature some of your guys' nail arts that you have, your designs that you have been creating.
Can I just say that set, I would so rock that set. Like, so you do the more outrageous sets that I love, but I don't know if I could wear functionally. Like, I feel like I would just knock something out or knock them over. This, I feel like I could actually pull off without damaging myself.
Because she did a very reasonable length. It's like XL, not even a 3XL or 2XL.
Yeah, and see, and that's generally, I do a general XL, and that length is just, and to get the depth on that and the just look how open it. Okay, so I have a fear of the flesh-eating bacteria, and that is what it looks like is on that nail. I mean that's what that bone is.
What I love, what I love is how on this eyeball, it looks like it's just about to slide off and it's like hanging on. But this eyeball is like punched in.
Yeah, smashed.
I love that. It is so fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So she pretty much just got a whole bunch of 10s too. So let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. All right, next we have Nails by Thalia.22. And she is repping, I'm assuming it's a red iguana up in the cut. It may be a V hand. I don't know what V calls her hand. But let's see, we got a few pictures. So yes, I don't know. You want to start or me?
Oh, I went first last time, but I love this set.
You go first then, because you're impacted.
Oh, Okay, so I don't even know why I love it. It's just gorgeous. Like it's not, but it's not zombie. Okay, it's not it's not zombie, but I love it though. Like overall wow impact, if you want to do overall wow impact for theme of zombie, I couldn't give you a 10 for that one. But overall impact of me personally, you got me. I love this. The cat eye on the French tip. First of all, your French tip is on point.
It
That
is
is so that execution is killing it. The background of the eye is gorgeous.
my face.
I love the eye and how it actually goes. It looks like it goes with the nail. Normally I don't put anything on a nail that's has glitter or something like that because it kind of looks like it's too much, but that really went with it. So I don't know how I feel about this one though. Like I really love the set, but I don't know if it's zombie ish. I don't know. Like, okay, so for overall impact, you're gonna get a 10 from me regardless because I loved the set when I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh, I want to wear that. I could put that on my hand and wear that every day. Like that's something that's cool. And it seems like, you know what I love about it? It's something that I can do. Somebody that I have very, very minimal talent. And I'm not saying that you don't have any talent. I'm saying that that is the
It's
idea is
very
something,
easy
it's a
to,
beginner friendly. Yes, it's
yes, it's
something
something
beginner
that easy.
friendly
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
anybody can try to make their own spin on it or anything like that. And you made the brains. I also like that because I wanted to do something that was like a brain. And I was just like, there's no way I can create brains like the other sets that we've been seeing. And this set, it's its own take on a brain and it's still a brain. And I love it. It's more subtle. So
Hmm.
I think that that's why I love this set. It's not necessarily so much like wapow, but it's very subtle and gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love this
It
set.
is.
Okay,
It is.
I got to do the actual scoring right, huh?
Yes, you
So
do.
overall impact, homegirl, she's getting a 10 for me. Execution,
Yeah. Sweet.
execution. I, I'm gonna give you a 9 because the execution you did a really good job. But I just can't give you a 10 because the theme was zombie, and I just feel like you didn't execute the theme correctly. But like I mean, just overall, I love it. Or you did execute it correctly though. You just did it more subtly. So I don't really know. Can you come back to me? Let me
Yes,
I think I need to
I can
marinate
come.
on this set.
So I almost thought the same exact thing as you. One of the first things you said was, I really love this, dot, 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 but it's not zombie. And
Yeah.
that was the only thing. But honestly, I really love everyone who takes the first leap. And this is a new person
Yes.
that we haven't seen on the challenge before. So it almost looks like they were like, I really want to participate in
I
this,
want to try.
but
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what to do. And they kind of just followed their intuition, and this was the end result. So I have to give for creativity, obviously, I want to give it a 9 because that was very creative to have this cat eye with the
Yeah.
French tip and then accentuate it with the glitter now. And then, of course, we have the solid brain now, like you pointed out, with these, this different take on a brain.
Hmm.
But then it's complemented by this hand-drawn now art here.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I know that glitters are cute and everything, and even cat eye polishes are cute and everything. And
Right.
there's some girls that really slay with them, but they
Hmm.
are not that easy to work with sometimes.
Right.
With the glitters, you run the chance of ruining the top layer to where it looks
Funky.
foggy and you can't
Yeah.
see the glitter. But this case, we don't see that because we even see
Mhm.
low light and it has lots of reflection in multiple areas.
Yeah. That's so pretty.
The uniformity of the cat eye, magnetic cat eye, I really love. Also, I love the
Yeah.
color choice. Like green and
Yes,
red
me too.
complement each other so well. And then again, a
Yes.
realistic eye color, which was pretty cool. For execution, what did I give for for creativity? I'm giving a 9, and this is this is entrant 5. And then for execution, I'm gonna give it an 8 because I see room for improvement, but I also really enjoy the execution. I enjoy the ability to tie those solid colors into those metallics and those glitters.
Yeah.
But I feel like overall it wasn't a cohesive thought. It was a little, like, I don't want to use the word like a lack, like insecure, but it was like a lack of confidence or a little insecurity
Yeah.
was coming through. Like, don't second guess yourself because you already came this far, right? So you got to just
Right.
try to shine and everything like that. And I really like too that this eyeball, again going back to creativity and the overall impact, this eyeball is like a dripping eyeball. Like, I've never really
Yeah.
seen anything like that
Me
very
neither. That
often.
was
So
cool.
yeah, I really like that. So for overall impact, I'm gonna have to give it a 9 because I was very impressed with the artistic, the creative expression, and also the artistic ability.
Okay. So, like I said, overall impact, I'm still giving her a 10 because I really, really, really like that. That she just went for it, and
She did.
that she just said, I'm gonna go for it. I just want to be a part of it, and I'm gonna just do what I feel. And I wish I had that confidence, because even if she didn't have, she said, I'm gonna submit something, and I haven't done that yet, and this is really nice. So I was wowed. I was like, I would rock the hell out of that scent.
It was
So
nice.
yeah,
You know
so
what
I
though,
definitely.
honestly, another reason why I kind of scored it a little low, and I didn't say this on my turn, I'm sorry, but because I was like, where the hell is the thumb? Technically, it was supposed to be a set of 5. But
Oh,
I overlooked it a little bit on that. But I was missing out on that thumb because that was a whole opportunity to again get through tests in a way that we couldn't even imagine, right?
right. Yeah. You would have gave us another finger to judge, pretty much. So overall, I'm going to do a 10, but execution, like I said, did we say 9 or did we say 8? What did we say we were going to do for
For the
execution?
execution, I
I
think that's
think
the one you couldn't decide.
okay. So I think I'm going to do an 8 for execution, just because it doesn't kind of go with the theme, but I'm going to do a 9 for creativity because I like the fact that you did a different take on a brain, and it is beginner friendly. I feel like that's something that I can be like, okay, that does look like a brain, and I can do that too. Thank you. Like, that's something that, and then that eye, the drip, like
That
you
was
said, the
so wicked. That
veins
was
in
so
it,
cool.
like the blue eye, that's gorgeous. The cat eye. So I think I'm definitely going to give her a 9 for creativity. So 9,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just stretching. It feels good too.
Okay.
Alrighty. Wow, this is nice. This is super fun. I'm thankful that even some people who have like not participated in the challenges before decided to do this one. Just let me know
So
when you're ready.
this is going to be.
That was number 5. And we're about to do number 6. It's another entry by Nails by Thalia.22.
So this is 5. I don't know why I think I have my votes wrong then, or maybe I voted too early. It says poll 13 out of 8. So that was 5, so
13
that
out
should
of
be
8.
15. Here we
Just
are.
the top. Oh, okay.
I got it. So overall impact, I said
Yeah, I'm
10.
gonna end the ones where you actually voted already. So
Yeah, let me go.
that'll make it easier for you.
Yeah.
But you're working on number 5.
Okay, here we go. So I said 10 for overall. I'm going to do a 9 for creativity and
Okay.
execution, 8. All right, there we go.
Alrighty, let me double check. All right,
And
I
so,
got 2 votes.
and so everything should be in.
I got 2 votes. And my execution for number 5, I only have 1 vote so far.
Execution.
That was the last one. Number 6. Hold on. 1 vote. Oh, yes. Number 6 is... So you voted ahead on number 6. So, yeah. So go back to number 5 and just... oh, no. You did overall impact. You got to go to E5 execution. That was the previous one.
Okay. So that was the one that we just did. Okay, so execution I want. And 8. Okay. There we go.
All right. And then you'll go back and you'll just change anything for number 6. Because that's the one we're on now.
Okay. So that's this one. So that'll be 16 through 18. Got it.
All right. So number...
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
This number system here is like number 6. Oh, it says contestant 6 right there. Duh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it says E. It says
6.
like that for entrant. Yeah. So that's good. So now you got it. You see? It's easy.
Now I know.
So this is Nails by _22. So this is the girl that we just saw did the nails on the previous set.
Okay.
And this is her. So hold on. Wait. Let me make sure. Yes, this is the same girl. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So this is her second. Did someone say zombie? I had so much fun. I don't know if this was her second one or... Oh, okay. This was her first one, I think. I wonder why she created this one then. I mean, maybe she kind of just had like lingering thoughts, maybe?
Thoughts, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is like, she really snapped here.
Okay.
I'm letting you go first. Oh no, you went first on last.
No,
one.
you go
right,
first. Yeah.
On this one. All right. So on this one, okay. What I really loved the most on this nail set, it was hard for me. What was hard was because I really loved the zombie, and I really loved this pool of eyeballs. I thought it was so cool, and they're all black. They don't have any color. They just have a little blood. But what kind of just like sombered the moment for me altogether was this classic
clear
glass blood nail. I love it. And then she gave us a little sneak peek to something special over here, and I really love the rocks. I was just like, how did she do this? They look so realistic. Yes. So, and then there's this now. Now, the only thing that I didn't like about this now, even though I loved it, was that it was so bulky compared to all of the other ones, especially because on this one, you can see that, I mean, if we would have built this nail up thicker and this nail up thicker, then the thickness on that one would have been okay for me, even considering this one too. Also, kind of going back to your favorite thing, I would have loved to seen some
rhinestones or something.
Cuticle bling. Yeah, I don't know if we saw any cuticle bling or anything like that on any of the sets, but I would have loved to on this set. I feel like it even would have evened out the depth of this one, to be honest. But yeah, like even here, it's like, I don't know.
She could have did something like a stars, like it could have made a star, like the night sky or something, since that background, you know, if you wanted like something else in the background.
I think also she has a super beautiful modeling hand for nails.
Oh, wow.
And this also was making me want those rhinestones, because it's like, girl, I'm so jealous. Your cuticles are so awesome.
Right.
And you have the perfect shape for nails.
Yeah.
But also the nail art here. So for creativity, I'm going to give her 8. Well, no, I'm going to give her a 9. I'm going to give her a 9 because she has this hand-drawn zombie, but because I don't think I'm going to see a pool of eyeballs like that again. I just don't. So I'm giving her a 9 for creativity. For execution, I'm giving let me see. I'm gonna give a 9, honestly, because we can't overlook the fact that that thumbnail is there, and that thumbnail is very nice. I really enjoy it. Creativity, I'm gonna give a 9, and then execution, I'm gonna give a 9 because I feel like whatever she had in her brain, she brought it to life on her nails, and I feel like when she was finished, she felt proud of her work. And that's such a good feeling, and that is what execution is. Execution is the ability to take something from here and put it onto your nail.
Paper.
Yes. So, and then for the overall impact, I would give her a 9. I was very impacted by the pool of eyeballs, the brain nail. Even though it was, I think it's a brain nail, right? That's a brain, right?
Yeah, I think it's a brain. Yeah.
Even though it caught me kind of like off guard, I did really love it and appreciate it, and I really, really loved the hand-drawn zombie. I just felt like it was it was the perfect mix between realistic looking and animated looking.
Yeah. For me, so overall, I like this set. It's different, and I think my favorite nail is that clear blood spatter nail. I love blood spatter on a nail like that, because it's not just because it looks like it's something easy to do. It's not easy to make it look good, and the fact that you did it on
Didn't we talk about
nail,
that?
let's go. It looks nice. I love that nail. And then if you go back to that thumb, homegirl killed it with the rocks, gravel, whatever she made that hand come out of.
Slay
That thing killed it. Like, even the hand draw, the detail on the hand is really, really nice.
Her painting is kind of like watercolor almost, which is beautiful.
Yeah, that's what it does look like that. Yeah, so overall impact, I'm going to give her a 9. Let me go into so I don't lose track this time.
Okay.
Overall impact, I'm going to definitely give her, oh, this will help me go in order. So creativity. Oh, it says I voted already for her, though. This is 6.
You got to change it. If you go down to where you selected vote, it should give you an option to change. Should it?
It doesn't. It says it's already, no, it says voted.
Oh, no. Click on the one that you want to choose, and then it will give you the option to change.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So creativity, I'm going to give her a 9. I like that. I actually like my votes, actually. Creativity, I'm going to give her a 9. I liked the creativeness of the creativeness. That is not a word. The creativeness of the.
You are hilarious.
Wow, that is awful. I love the creativeness of this set. The ability to, like you said, take a thought and put it onto your nail, to do the gravel and put that on the thumb, to do that clear nail. I love that. And the actual zombie is awesome. Execution, I'm gonna give you oh wait, now it won't let me change this one. Hold on. Okay, I'll go back to it later.
Number that you want to select.
Yeah, but
oh wait, you already selected, you already did creativity.
Yeah, it went. Yeah, so I did them already. So creativity is a 9. Execution, I wanted to do I actually wanted to change that to a 9. Can I change that?
So just click on the 9 and then select change.
Okay. It doesn't let me
change
it.
She learning up in the cut. It doesn't.
No, don't let you change it.
No, don't push change. Just click 9. Put it on. Put your thing onto 9.
It says I've already voted though, so it's like it's already submitted the vote, so it won't let me change it.
I don't think. Okay, it'll be fine. I'll write it down.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
Okay.
I'm learning.
We're all learning.
Yeah, so I don't want to give, and I don't want, yeah, I don't want to give her an 8 on the execution. She deserves a 9.
Mm.
Um, the only reason, and the only reason I'm giving a 9 is because that middle nail is a little bulky for the rest of the nails. The other nails are like super slim and sleek and just really wearable. I feel like that middle one, I'm gonna bump it on something or something
It
like
was
that.
probably
So
heavy too.
yeah, and
The
it's gonna be
problem is
pretty
when
heavy.
you have like your nails and they're not all, you have to balance them equally, right?
Right. Yeah. So I would definitely do a 9 for execution just because of that. But overall impact 9 also, because these are really beautiful nails and they're creative. Like this is somebody's artwork that they really thought of and was like, oh, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of eyeballs on a nail. Who thinks of something like that? And
All
they're all
together
gonna be
like that.
black. Only the
That was
Scorpion
so
Goddess gangs thinks like that. But that is cool. Like that is so cool.
I like that a lot. It was super cool. I got that one still open for you for the overall impact. I really love that too. That was the first thing that caught my eye aside from that dang on zombie because he is so awesome. And even he has black eyes. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I like they all go together.
All right, I'm launching the 7th one. Let's see who we got next. And then all right.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so this one is Lauren Lux Nails, and we got a video. I really
wow.
All right, so let me see. Oh, we got more than a video. Hold on, let's go through it first. We got some photos. This was the first time she's participated. This nail set is insane. It's creepy looking.
Wow.
All right, so you want to go first or me on this one?
I'll go first. Okay. So this set is so different. All that open cavity, she killed it with that. That I don't even know what it is, but I don't want to be near it. So that's it. You got an A for effort on that. It looked completely realistic, 3D, like something's gonna get stuck in there. That is so cool. And then the second nail, how you actually took the time to cure polish dripping from a nail and make the blood spatter. I love it. With the help, and she did the hand. She has my hand, the handprint. I love it. And then look at the eyeball and the intestines. I really like this set. So I will definitely, let me go. So for creativity, I think this set was pretty creative. The thought to go in and think to do, okay, I'm going to do an open chest cavity with the blood dripping from it right next to it. I like that idea. And the help, it kind of all goes with one idea. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a 9 for creativity. Because I think that those were pretty creative.
I really thought they were too.
And the execution, the only thing I didn't really I think that intestines would be purple though, so it would that kind of goes. I just didn't like the fact that it didn't really go with the nail color in my opinion, but that's just me being
what, the intestine?
The purple kind of just didn't, it kind of threw me off a little bit, even though like I would get it, like blood is probably going to be more purplish in that intestine area, but it just kind of threw me off a little bit. But I do actually like the way that she did the intestine all the way down the nail. She killed that part of it, and the uniformity of it too is really nice. And then look at that eyeball. That eyeball is killing it. When I made eyeballs last year, it did not look like that. She did a really good job. And it's green.
It is green.
Yes.
And so that was, did you give her the overall impact already?
Overall impacts, I'm going to give her a, no, I didn't. I'll give her an 8.
I was wondering. Okay, and so were you referring to the execution when you were saying those previous comments?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was wondering.
Sorry about I didn't vote on the execution. So yeah, there we go. There we go.
Perfecto.
All right.
And did you already say how you felt about, because I was confused. I thought you were referring to the overall impression on the last one, but you were referring to the execution, right?
Oh,
so what was your overall impact, or did you already?
I think I gave her an 8 for overall impact too. I think it was for
because of the color.
It was because of the intestine, yeah. And I said it just kind of threw me off, the purple intestine.
That's when I really started looking at it real deep, and I'm like over here in a little whirlwind. And then I started looking at the eye when you were talking about that. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I went off on a tangent. Sorry.
No, I was really paying attention to the details. So when I first saw this set, I was like, this is different. It's very really spaced out as far as like the eyeball feels very alone, and the help feels very alone, and the blood feels very alone, and the abrasion feels very alone, and the intestine. But at the same time, you can tell that it kind of all goes to a central theme.
Right.
And I feel like, honestly, she was probably sitting back one day, and look at her caption. It says, "Call all the monsters." I feel like she was sitting back and she's like, I wonder if I could do that. And she was like, I'm just going to freaking go for it. And she did. And this is what I really liked the play. This is referring to execution. For her execution, I'm going to give it's tough between an 8 and a 9. If I could give it 8.5, I would. But
right, that's what I want to do too.
I know that's tough. So I guess I'll give her a 9 because execution-wise, I really enjoyed the fact that she was intelligent enough to put a stiletto nail with the drip, the blood drip. It was just like, out of all these square nails, you just tossed that in there so inconspicuously. And I'm just like, you really did that. And then you had the nerve to just make it have a whole splat of blood.
Yes. Hang from of it. Yep. I love that.
So for the execution, I really enjoyed that. So I had to rate it up a bit and give it a 9. And then for the overall impact left me a little bit, I would agree with you at the 8. It left me really looking forward to
what else you can do.
More. Yes, like give me more. Give me more. Give me more. That was also the downfall, is that it felt restraining. It was just like, no, I really want more. Like next time I
think she kind of held herself back, because you can tell she held herself back because look at how good the depth of that wound and that abrasion is. You know what I'm saying? It kind of, it's like the rest of it is kind of, it's nice. It's really good. Like I like it, but it's like that abrasion killed it.
But
and then
I was gonna say,
you killed that one nail killed the rest of your set. That's basically what happened, because it's so
you
fierce.
Can empathize, like when you're doing nails and you're like, oh, I'm about to kill it. I'm about to and then you get there and you're like doing all, you had that happen kind of today, right?
Yes, I had that happen today.
And then you're just like, whatever, I'm just gonna hurry up and finish.
I'm just gonna hurry up and get it done on the rest of them. That's exactly what happened to me today. So yes, I totally understand. So that's why I say it leaves me wanting more from them, because I want to see what you have in your head, because what you have in your head is good. It's really good.
And you kind of hit it on the head earlier with the pinky. It's like, I mean, it's a give, okay, I guess. But if you would have just added some gel polish over it and made it color coordinated with the rest of the set, I think even with the bulkiness of the thumb and the pinky, you know, that contrast, it would have been feeling like a grand slam, so to speak. So, let me see, for the overall impact, I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I gave it an 8, and then for the execution, that was a 9. And then for the creativity, I gotta give it a 9 because that blood drop now is, you cannot disrespect. Like,
No.
you gotta pay homage where it's due. So I definitely have to agree on that one.
And that's unique. I haven't seen that.
Never. Even people, when I reposted it, they DM me like, that is so freaking cool. And I'm like,
yeah.
It is.
That was super creative. And that's the good thing about these challenges. It shows all of us different things that we would have never thought of before.
You're right. So for that, let's see what else we got. Okay, I'm gonna see how many more entries we got. Hold on. 1, 2. Y'all. Okay, we're gonna do a part. Are you down to do a part 2?
I was about to say, because
we
it's
got
11 o'clock my time.
And we got a lot left.
How many more do we have?
Okay, are we spoiled or what?
Oh my gosh, I love that they ended so many.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
Oh wow. So oh yeah, okay, definitely a part 2. Yes.
You ready? Excited.
Oh, I'm excited that so many people participated this time.
Well, they kind of set back on the last one, and they was really amping up for this one.
I think that's what it was. Everybody was gearing up for this one and saving their things. Like, I want all my goodies to go to this, because look at what we've judged so far. Look at the differences, how everybody came with one. You came up with one theme and everybody came completely different ways, and they look so amazing. All of the entries did so good.
And you already know that unfortunately we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker, so
yes,
before this one gets too long, we are going to have to part ways for now. When can we get back on in order to, well, because you're kind of locked in on this challenge now, on this panel.
I'm locked in on the panel, huh?
For this one, at least. What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and as promised, we're back with panel 2 from the Halloween nail art, the zombie nail art challenge for Halloween, you guys. How excited are you, Nicola?
I'm very excited. I can't wait to see the last sets of nails, because the last ones were so good that we guys submitted.
Oh my gosh. All of the ones that we already reviewed, I don't know how you felt coming away from that panel, but I was just so filled with, like, I can't describe. It was like magic.
I felt like I needed to get on my job and start doing more work. That's what I felt like. Because these people are talented. That's what I felt like after that last panel.
One thing that my boyfriend said before the panel even happened, and he started to see like the entries being reposted, he's like, where the heck did these people come from? Because I've been doing these challenges and this talent is like way next level. We didn't even know that it existed. It just came out of the woodwork. So
no, it was really good. I was very surprised. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us this time.
I am too. And I think I told you before that we might have 7, but I'm not sure if there is 7. I think we just had, like, there might have been multiple pictures for some of them. So we'll see. But more or less, we're looking at probably about between 3 and 7 different entrants here. So just to give you guys a little bit of a scope time-wise. All right, perfect. So this set is by Dream Nails by Nikki, and you guys know how much we love to see all of her entries in art challenges. I don't think there's a challenge she hasn't participated in, unless maybe it was like the first one. But since she started participating, she has participated in every single one. So definitely want to give her a huge shout out. Yeah, she's a mommy. She has a son, and sometimes you'll see him on her Instagram from time to time. And so just super inspiring, right?
I need to go look her up because she's talented. I like this set.
She is very talented. Okay, so I'll we'll see what's this working with.
Oh wow.
Okay, we got a Jason one. We got a some kind of clown one. It looks like.
Look at the Hello Kitties. So did she draw
that all of this? Okay, it says one thing I want to shout out Dream Nails by Nikki for, and also now Anna's underscore nails 90. One thing we always ask in panel is, how did you create this? And so you girls have been actually telling us in the captions sometimes how you're creating them. Like we learned that Anna's nails, she created that sculpted set completely from acrylic. We learned that from her description. So I'm gonna read her description. She says the base gel color is called She's Confident. The red gel, so reflective gel. Also use gel art liners. So yeah, she used gel art liners. So she definitely hand drew all of that.
Wow.
And I love it. I love it. So you want to go first or me?
I'll go first. Okay. So for creativity, I'm definitely gonna go with the 10 because she hit the whole Halloween spooky. But I don't know if it's well, it could be zombie because it could be zombie, Jason, Hello Kitty-ish. So I'm definitely going to give her a 10 for that because I definitely love the creativity. She went all out with that. Execution. She executed her whole idea. Like, I love the blood splatter. We talked about that last time. The drips, how hard that is to do and accomplish and make that look uniform. And she did the pink on the top. Look at the pink ones on the top, the little pink reflective.
I wonder if she gave us pictures. Hold on, let's see. Oh no, don't expose the next one. No, this is what we have. No. That's one of my favorites, by the way. But anyway, spoiler alert. Wait, are you talking about the base color or are you talking about the flash?
No, I'm talking about the top, at the very top of the nail. That drip is different than the rest of the drip. That's like a reflective glitter drip that's coming down. Look at that.
That was what I really loved.
So pretty. It is coming down so pretty.
Who would have thought to do two-tone drip? I mean, I've never seen two-tone drip if I recall from my experiences.
The only ones I've ever seen was black and red. I've never seen one that was that close and that pretty.
This is just so beautiful. Yes.
Right. So I'm going to give her a 10 on execution, 10 on creativity. And then what was the last category?
The overall wow factor.
The overall wow factor. I think these weren't some of the ones that made me stop in my tracks like some of the other sets that we have. So I think for the overall wow factor, I'll give her an 8.
Okay.
But it was really nice. I liked this set a lot.
Yes, so I have to agree fully with you on the creativity being a 10 because first off, she really just flexed drawing these Hello Kitties. I mean, it's just so adorable. It's so brave.
And that's talent.
Yes, and then the hearts with the drip. And it's like, who would have thought how she made this? It was like, okay, you know what's so crazy? Cats are identical to this set right here. Cats will like be rubbing all over you and like make you think that they like you and just draw you in, and then they'll go right to you and like tear you apart into shreds. That's what this set is doing for me. It's like, it's saying, come to me, come to me. But then when you really pay attention, it's like, I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, okay, Hello Kitty.
Yep, it's drawing you in closer.
Yeah, so creativity wise, I really had to score it high. For execution, I don't want to give another 10, but honestly, how could you not? I agree with you again fully. I think, well, one, I liked how the blood in the back was like, it was kind of like that messy blood, like when you get done burying a dead body or something. I don't really know, like what I see on TV, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that agitated, not fresh, but not fresh. And it's just
not perfect.
It's just like, it's very realistic and creepy. Even though it's all very soft and elegant and very feminine.
Girly,
and then just, to add that flash gel. Wow, I was taken away by this set in so many ways. I loved how many of the hearts that she used as well. She didn't shy away. She gave the thumbnail that shine, but then on the other nails, she didn't shy away from really using the entire canvas. So again, I really like that. For overall wow, I'm gonna give her a 9. I do agree with you that as far as like, I mean, if we were to take into consideration some of the other entries rather, I would say that there was some that were like, oh my goodness. And this one was like, yes, but not like that. So instead of the 10, then I just gave the 9 for that. But super proud of her. She always does amazing.
I would totally rock these. These are an everyday set though. Like I could wear these every day.
And if I'm not mistaken, she these look like an acrylic press-on set. She says she usually does acrylic press-ons. So I really like the execution. She did it. It was very clean.
She did a great job.
Yes. So, all right. Next one is this one. I got to go first on this one, y'all. Okay. This one is by AO.nails__. She was doing something for October where she was doing some kind of daily nail set or daily theme of some sort. So you guys should definitely go check her out. She's from Alabama. This is the first time that we're seeing her on our Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge. And I believe that I may personally invited her because I saw some of her work and I thought that she should be a part, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but I'm almost sure. So without further ado, I want to go first on this one because I don't know. I'm just going to give her all 10s. I'm not going to hold y'all up. I'm giving her all 10s because the thing about it is that when I saw this, I was like, wow, I never imagined what a zombie's nails would look like.
But this is what a zombie's nails would look like.
Yes, it is so realistic. Even the grunginess around the cuticles and how it blends. These do not look like fake nails. They don't look like someone just created them. They look real, and that jagged edge. And I would be very interested in knowing how she created these too.
Wow.
And they look thin too.
On all of them, though. Like on all of them, she did the tips like that. That's crazy.
Like, how did she do that?
I don't know.
And it just looks so sloppy and perfect. And this is a great example. And I know that this is very fitting for the theme, but this is a great example of how like all art is beautiful.
Yes.
Because like
we were just talking about that. All people, all these arts, all these people.
It all just has its own beautiful like glow of its own. You know, there's no real wrong. And I really love how I love when artists are able to think outside of the box. A lot of the people that I interact with when it comes to nails, even you, we're like, we don't know what to do, or like we see something like this and we're like, why couldn't I have thought of that? Shout out to her for literally killing
and she went for it too.
No regrets on here, right? None.
No regrets. I'm not going to hold you up either. She's getting 10s across the board for me too. This is total zombie apocalypse. If you see a zombie, this is what their nails would look like. Everything about it, from the dirtiness around the cuticles, the broken, looks like they're scraping the pavement. Like, this is perfect. It even does look like that thumbnail looks like it's bent backwards a little bit, like they broke their nail.
Girl, it is distressed.
Yes, she killed this set. This set is awesome. And then look, it even has a little heart in the corner on that on the ring finger. It's like a little bitty heart.
It's like a little hidden heart. Or maybe it's a bird. It could be a bird
like
too.
Little intricate things that are in there. And then the middle one, it could be a face. Like, who knows what are in these nails?
Definitely some kind of like a gash of some sort or something.
Right. But see, that's it. You want to keep looking at them, though. That's why the overall wow factor, 10. You want to keep investigating. You really can't not all the little things.
Yes.
Right.
It's like you kind of like, it's like an impulsive feeling. Like, you know how like when you see tragedies happen, you're like,
you can't look away.
You're like, why? Yes. It's like that weird
thing. I want to touch it and rub it and see what they did, like what the texture of these nails is. That is wow.
Yeah,
they look like they're different layers on the thumbnails. It's not just the 3D. It's not just the 3D liner stuff that they used on there. They used different layers, so I bet it's all rough and jagged.
Even on the sidewall, it's jacked up. Like, I love that.
Yes, he went all for it.
I was gonna say that it wasn't until I saw this nail set that I felt like someone like when I say someone, I'm putting myself in the same group as everybody else when I say this. So like someone really actually did a nail set that was 100% confluent with the theme. Like this was exactly what the theme was. It was zombie apocalypse, unleash the undead. And even based on the flyer for it and everything, this was, I had a like mind explosion, like a, what do they call it, mind blown moment, because I was like, I am so stupid. Like I would have, this is exactly but the whole time that I created this, I never even imagined this.
No, but how could you? This was somebody, like, this was good. She watched one too many zombie movies and she was paying attention to their nails.
Girl, she was watching them boys while she was doing these. This is like, and it does. I know she put a lot of work in there, but it gives effortless. It gives effortless.
Yes, it does.
And you guys definitely be sure to go run up her comments and her likes. I want to give a little background story if you guys don't mind, Cola. So I remember when I first started my first year, I started in April 2020. So you go through May, June, July, August. There's really not any holidays in between there. And then you got September, October, Halloween. That was like the first big holiday that I could create nails for when I first started. And that was my longest video ever until recently. It was like a really long video, but it was my first video that I ever recorded doing intricate nail art, like with multiple mediums and just time, a lot of time. And I'm going to share or republish those posts. But even back then and all the way in 2020, I was really just disgraced because I put so much time and effort and love into that creation. And it just got a few likes. Like it didn't even get, and by the way, I didn't even notice she has multiple views of these. Oh
wow, look at that.
So it didn't, the nails that I created, they didn't get, like how this has 13 likes, this is unreal. This nail set should be viral. Like there's no reason why I shouldn't see these on my explore page. So I want to tell you guys, like, from a vulnerable place, that this really means a lot to me, for the fact that I really do want to give everyone's nail art exposure and appreciation, because we're all very underrated. But if we all support each other, then there's our platform, right? So that's the objective. So yes, good job, girl. You definitely got our support here. All right, next we got Gelled Nails, and I believe this is her first time ever entering an art challenge. I do got a little disclaimer for her. She reached out and said, she or he, I don't know, sorry y'all, they reached out and said, would this count? And I was like, well, I don't see why not. We don't really have very strict rules. So on the overall like adherence to the theme, just keep in mind that it was kind of on a whim. Like they had already created this, but they still want to participate. So won't judge too harshly on the fact that obviously all the nails are not zombie themed, but definitely want to pay a very special attention to that one zombie nail art, or that one zombie nail, and then the nail art as a whole. Okay, so you want to go first or me?
Yes, I will go first. So for execution, I actually really like this set. I think I'll give them a 9. Just because it didn't adhere to the theme doesn't mean it's not a really nice set, and they didn't put a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of talent into this canvas. This is actually a really spectacular Halloween set. It's something that you could wear as every day, and you can wear it to the office also without it being too overwhelming or, you know, too over the top for an office work. This is a really pretty Hello Kitty set. I like it. But of course, my favorite is that middle nail. That middle nail is really, really what sets off the whole set for me. It had to be it had to be just one baddie in the whole set. Like all of the other ones are innocent and sweet, and then you have that one bad girl in the middle that's like, okay, here I am.
I'm the rebel.
You gotta see me. I'm the rebel. Yeah, she's my favorite right there. And so for wow factor, overall wow factor, I will give it a 9.
Okay.
Execution, I will give it a 9, and creativity.
Oh, you gave it an 8 for execution.
Oh, execution, I gave it an 8, so I meant 9 for creativity. Sorry.
Oh, okay, 9 for creativity and for the overall. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Did you want to elaborate anymore?
No. Let me get that. I just actually really like it.
So I agree with you fully. This, if I would have saw someone wearing these nails when I was out shopping during Halloween time, I would have been like, oh my God, I love your nails so much. I was like, who did them? And yeah, I don't know. This one is crazy because that witch, those lines and that, how did you get such good shaping and definition? I would love to know what, I don't know if she has it here, but what liner are you using, girlfriend? And what gel polishes are you using? Also, I would be interested in knowing. I like the neutral canvas in order to really accentuate the art. And then what really stood out to me was that the zombie was the only green one. And I just thought that was so, like, as far as making it stand out and very like emphasis, you know, putting a lot of emphasis on that one nail, that, and it's the middle finger, and I always love that when the middle finger is like the one. Yes, so I really love that. Also, I like that well, one, that blood up there has shadows, so like it's giving a 3D effect, which I really enjoyed. And even if you look at the witch too, on the bottom of the witch's dress, they put the little, like, again, there's that little like crease or that little contrast or texture. It just brings it from flat to 3D. Even on the pumpkins, you can see little of it, right? Like where the pumpkin's mouth is, you can see that there's a shadow in there and stuff like that. That skill is just divine. On the pumpkin at the top, you can see on the stem that there's some shadow in there. I really love the skeleton. The skeleton kitty. Yes, even on the bow, there's like, again, that definition. Candy corn kitty. Also, I liked the witch, the pumpkin, randomly the zombie. So zombies must be trending. Then the skeleton, and then the candy corn. So I really loved all that. But enough of that. I really love the whole thing. Like, but the zombie in particular, I like that we get to see Hello Kitty with teeth, because I don't think Hello Kitty even has a mouth in real.
Right, and I've never seen any Hello Kitty with teeth.
And then it's like, it's not an awkward thing. It's just like, damn, who pissed Kitty off?
Right, who pissed her off today?
Oh my gosh, can you see? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna pause it when it's on a good view. But the garment has that rip in it right here. I don't know if you can. Right there. That rip is so cool. It's just so cool.
It went with the whole thing.
Yes.
That one nail was the perfect zombie nail.
For creativity, I'm gonna give it a 10 just because who would have thought to put 5 Hello Kitties? Like, that's a little vain. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely Hello Kitty vibes. Sanrio vibes. I know. And to get them all looking pretty much like uniform, I think they probably did the pinky finger last, and they were pretty much over it by that point, which we can all empathize with. For execution, I'm gonna base that on the zombie nail, particularly the execution. I was extremely impressed by it. I'm giving it a 10, you guys. I know y'all hate me, but the shadow work and the definition and the uniformity and the green, like, you could have chosen any color combination. It could have been a hot pink Hello Kitty with a green headband or something. You know, it's just, I loved it.
Stood out, yeah.
And then the overall wow factor, I would say that I would give it a 9. I would give it a 9. I was thoroughly impressed. This is beautiful hand-drawn nail art, very neat. very skilled. And also I wanted to put emphasis on something real quick, because if I'm not mistaken, she said that she was inspired by Miss Joe's nail code. I want to see if this is Miss Joe's nail code. She's on YouTube. I don't want to go over there, but if this is the Miss Joe that I think it is, this, I don't know if this is Miss Joe who I think it is. Oh yeah, this is Miss Joe who I think it is. If y'all don't know her, Miss Joe is, first off, she loved to drink wine, y'all. She be nearly about to, she will sip and tip all damn day and all damn night, and she'll come back and be like, I was so sick, you guys, I'm sorry. And then she will sip and tip again. Okay.
Okay, my type of lady.
I'm saying, but her art, I mean, it's just so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
So if you guys are not following her by now, she is, look at this stuff. It's unmatched. She is on, and look at this. Talking about that middle finger again, like she does very beautiful work. So definitely suggest you guys go give her a follow. I'm following her now that I see that she's on Instagram and she's within my reach. But yeah, she is awesome. Love that lady. And shout out to Gelda Nails for shouting her out, for giving her credit, and also for recreating things like this, you know, from that resource. A lot of people think that
making your own.
Yes, and a lot of people think that hand-drawn nail art is hard, but when you use references and when you surround yourself with people who have that skill and that confidence and that persistence and consistency, this stuff can be you. Like this can be you next year, you know, next month, if you really put in a lot of work. So definitely very inspiring. I see Tips by Tony was on here, and she even got a comment from Miss Joe's Nail Co. So y'all, this is an opportunity. Y'all know the Goddess Gang, I love to help y'all grow. Go follow her. She obviously is active on Instagram. It looks like she's pretty supportive if you recreate her work. I mean, and she has 31 likes on here, so go run up her likes, y'all. All right, next we got her again in the cut, and this is another set that she created. And this was, I showed this just because she had originally just showed a picture of just the nails with no nail art, and I was like, dang, them nails is clean. And then she started laying the nail art, and I was like, okay, girl, you got me over here. Like, I'm really on the edge of my seat.
Right, I need to see
this is such temptation right here. So I had to include it, but here's the end result. So I'll let you go first. You want to go first or me?
Yeah, I will go first. Creativity. Wow. Just all of the nails. Wow. To be able to even look. So the lady, she has a missing tooth. She has a brain spatter just like right here. Like she has no eyeballs.
She even has a rip on her cheek.
Creativity is off the charts for this set. Like
a little disclaimer though, not to cut you off, but I forgot she did use inspo pics, by the way, off Google. So girl,
hey, she did it though. She did that then. You did that then. You made it go exactly for this theme. And if you recreated this based off somebody else's work, you killed that. You took
just
their
images
work
on
and
Google.
killed. Yeah, oh yeah. So you really killed that. Based on just images on Google, you killed the game with this. Look at the texture and all the detail and the brains and the line work in the middle face. And like you were talking about, the shadow work on the chin in the middle. I love how this guy right here, the third guy, has no like jaw piece hanging right here.
Totally missing.
I love this set. So creativity, definitely. Well, I guess now that I know they're from Google, I'm still giving you a 10 because you took it and you made them your own and you went for it. Like you put it on a flat canvas and you made them pop out and you made these pop. I want to wear this set. Execution, look at the line work. I love the shadow work that you did. I love the blood spatter nail, how you just was like, you know what? This is all I need for this one now. But you didn't need any more. They didn't need any more. They were done. And I would have been done by then too, and you didn't need any more.
And
It
that
was
blood splatter
perfect.
was not like just some little, oh, I'll just do it real quick.
Just
No,
right,
it's
right.
still a lot of effort there. Did you
And
use
it
a
went
straw, girl?
perfect.
Because it almost looks like she used a straw to blow.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah, the
wonder if
straw
she
technique.
did.
Yeah, and overall wow factor, even from the one picture that you showed with the middle nail, she had me at a 10 there also. Like, I was ready. I needed to know what was coming next. I needed to know what she was doing. Because look at the nails. Look how she killed the nail set by itself. Just
Girl, and I will
by
show y'all
itself
real
before
quick.
you even put a
This
design on it.
these boys
Just
is
wow.
Chris.
Wow. That is, yes. Overall wow factor, 10. Definitely 10.
She did
She's
good.
getting 10. She killed this set.
Okay, let's go back to it real quick. Hold on. Me over here doing all this. I had to show y'all though, because that junk was Chris. Okay, so you said execution was a 10?
Oh yeah, execution was a 10.
Okay.
Execution was
And
a 10. Wow factor was a 10. She's been 10s all the way for me. I like this set.
Ooh, girl, you coming in clutch. Okay.
You making me turn into you now, giving them all 10s.
No. Okay, I gotta say this though. Going back to this picture right here, I love, so there's like always this debate, and I even go through it too. And I used to be just this top coat girly that just shiny top coat was like standard, but then I started seeing a lot of nails that really flex the matte top coat, and so I started being like,
Yes.
I'm not really good with matte top coat, but that's besides the point. The point is that I'm sure she had this dilemma, right? Like, do I make it shiny? Do I make it matte? I am so proud of her for making it shiny, because these damn things deserve to shine. They are beautiful.
Man.
I was a little, I don't know though. I might have to mark her down a little bit for execution, because I ain't see no thumbnail. So that's why it was supposed to be a 5
set. Oh.
So for execution, I'm gonna have to give her a 9. I'm gonna give it 8. I'm gonna give it 8 for execution, just because I'm missing one finger. I'm missing one finger.
You have to have a finger.
Yeah, I have to have that finger. Also, these cuticles are so beautiful, and this nude is so just, it's like this perfect. It's not the color nude that goes with her skin complexion, and it's a little pink, and so it's giving nude with this hint of pink when it contrasts against her you know, like, you know how
it's a perfect contrast.
Yes, and I really like that. It just makes you able to really appreciate the canvas too, not just like, oh, she just threw some background back there and like drew all over it. It actually still feels well thought out and well executed. I guess I gotta give her a 9. I'm gonna give you 9, girl. Well executed. But I would say that also execution for the cuticles, but I would say I would have loved to see some cuticle bling on these. I'm sorry, I'm dying. I need it. Them damn cuticles is beautiful.
You know,
but
I love the cuticle bling.
They look like, because she went with the shiny, and because there's so many beautiful colors and the cuticles are also perfect, I just think that it was the perfect opportunity to flex with that cuticle bling, because that is a total flex.
It may have, but I think they may have thought it would take away from the canvas of the art, but I think you're right. It would have just made it pop.
I think it would have made it even like more like overall wow on 100, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's not here. That's just like, I always like to tell you guys just stuff like
different ideas.
If you would have really just done this, I would have been like going crazy. Love the blood now. I like the execution on it, although it does look like she may have struggled with it. I'm not sure if like here in this area and here in this area, and like here in this area, I almost kind of feel like I see some like, you know, when you file your nails and then you paint over them without adding a layer of base coat first, and then you try to wipe it off, and then it gets into those. I feel like that almost may have been what happened here. So it is kind of irking the hell out of me on like the farthest part of my brain back here.
Yeah.
If that did happen, girl, just be sure once you finish, and I'm not saying that it did happen, but if it did, always try to put that base layer, or just make sure to artwork is perfectly executed and you don't have to take it off. But sometimes the problem is that the ink will actually bleed into those cuts. Yeah, and then it will make the paint spread, and then it will look dirty or sloppy, and then you have to go back and all that. So just another little pointer for that execution. But for creativity, needless to say, gotta give it a 10, because even if these were from reference, you guys are going to see that I had used reference. Well, I didn't show y'all my reference photos, but on my nails I used reference too, and my nails did not come out like how the references look.
Never come out how the reference pictures look ever.
So I have a strong feeling that these either came out exactly how her reference photos
or
look,
maybe better.
Or better. Yes.
Right.
So, for that, I definitely had to score. Also, she actually inspired my nail set, because I was kind of at my wit's end. I was just like, creative block or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go look up some inspo photos, and obviously I had to make sure I didn't pick the same ones as her. And so during that experience, I realized that even when you pick reference photos, it's still not that easy. Like, it's hard to pick which reference photos you want to use, and like obviously duplicate them and things like that. So
make it your own.
Yes. And then for the overall wow factor, I'm going to give an 8. I was impacted by these very, very much. However, I was a little more impacted by the other ones. And I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to see what was on that thumb. Oh. I'm not going to hold y'all up. I'm mad. I got a grudge. So I wanted to see what was on that thumb.
It might have just been more blood spatter.
It could have been, but well, there's just this lack of satisfaction because I'm like a control freak. I need to know. So that was why I kind of had to write down. But even to say, I mean, maybe if it was the only entry that she had submitted, I might have to be a little more generous. But you obviously do have consistency in the work and everything like that, but you got tired, and then, you know, so I just wish I could have saw that thumb. So nothing personal though, nothing personal. It's just, I'm one of those people.
See, I want this set tomorrow. Like, I want this on my hand for work tomorrow.
Girl, I know.
So
like,
that people can look at me and be like, who did your nails? And be like, girl, let me tell you, because it was a whole thing.
Do you know what I think that this artist would like supersede at? Creating nail art stickers. I would love to buy these.
I would love to buy this. Yes, because I can't draw this.
Create on top of like that little wax paper, or, you know, plastic, aluminum foil, whatever. Some people even actually paint it onto the nail and just put a peel off base underneath of it. Or something of that nature. I don't know all the logistics, but I think that if she wanted to start a business of some sort and stem out from this, these things, I would die to buy these stickers, even if it was just to support her. Like, this is a whole sticker sheet right here. Like, these are sticker sheets. You know what I'm saying? So definitely would love to see that from this artist if that's in the cards for them. So all right, next we're gonna go Tool. This is another entry by Anna's_nails90. And I don't remember if this was her first one or her second one, but you guys know that she loves to do like glow nails, UV effect, and things like that. So we always get those surprises. I'll let you judge her first because you are really excited, girl. I could see you over there elevating.
I love the pink, and it glows in the dark, and look at that emphasis nail right there. So the whole set is just, it's over the top. And this is another set that I need on my hand ASAP. Like, I want this on my hand as I'm driving to work in the morning with my hand going like this.
Like this.
Yes, like this. Yes, that's what I need. I need this whole thing. That brain nail is crazy. I love it. It's my favorite. You know, we all know pink is my favorite, but this, just the way that she got the little lines and it looks like a brain. She went into detail with that. That's just the first nail. I'm still on the first nail that I love. The rest of them, it goes perfect. I like it. It's like top to bottom. I can't see. Is it 5 or 4?
No, she's got all of them.
She has 5. Okay. So it was moving fast. I'm looking at the 1, 2, 3. Oh, and the eyeball. That's the other one. Oh, look at the eye. I like that. It's like a slime ball. Oh,
Girl,
wow.
you got me over here going crazy for my turn.
She killed this set. Look at that eyeball. Look at the depth and the shadowing on that, and the face. I love that face on the middle nail. It's gorgeous. That ring finger, the inside of the body, how they did the different colors, how it all flows.
Oh, yes, those are bones.
Those are bones and flesh on the inside. Yes.
No, it's
bones. It's bones and flesh and the meat. Oh, I love it. That, and then the last one is like the ripped patch of their body. This whole set gave me total zombie apocalypse vibes. It gave me like squishy, gross, eating flesh type of vibes. So for creativity, I'm definitely going to give her a 10. We haven't seen a set like this that flows like this from top to bottom, overall theme wise, and just I love the way, like I said, I love the way it flows from top to bottom, because if you think about it, it's the brain, the eye, the face, the body, and then in my mind, the arm, some fleshy part of his arm or something like that. So I love this set. Look at the detail in that eyeball, the red lines, and the detail in that face.
Mm-hmm. I love
this is really nice. So I'm gonna give you a 10 for creativity. I really like this set. Okay. I haven't seen anything like this.
And even pink blood.
Even the pink blood. You know, I noticed the pink blood, and it's glowing in the dark. That's why I need it. It's giving me everything that I need from a Halloween set. Mm-hmm. And then execution, I'll give you an 8, only because on the face, I think it could have been a little bit more fleshed out, or maybe like a piece cut out, or they could have just did something a little bit more for the face. And I think it's because all the other nails have so much detail. Mm-hmm. That one kind of just feels like, okay, here, let me just put this on in the middle. So that's why I'll give that one a lower score. But for overall wow factor, I'll give it a 9, because like I said, I really like this set.
Alrighty, my turn. Well, okay, so I can't agree with you more about the brain. Like that now, I don't know if you've noticed, but these exact colors, that exact tone of red and that exact tone of pink are like a trending combination these days. So they will make shirts that like, they'll be like an elegant little collared shirt or whatever that you'll see a lady walking in, and then it'll have half pink and half red. I don't know what it is about that. Every time I see like someone wearing that, I'm like, God sent you. Thank you, Jesus. Because like, I love it. It's just, I don't know if I could wear it per se, but when I do see other people with that colors. Yes, it's just, whose idea was it to split a shirt in half and give it half red and half hot pink? So that now is just like, you know, sometimes people are just at the right place at the right time, and they just, it's called the window of opportunity, and she slid right in there. So I really love that. And I love that she did not leave us hanging. She went ahead and added those little white lines that add a little bit of depth and contrast, a little highlight, things like that. So I really love that. Now, the index finger, my favorite, because okay, the eye, yes. I mean, the eye is really good. She did really good on that eyeball. I don't know. I've never really noticed people making droopy eyebrows. I mean, eyeballs, some of the actual eyeball is the droop. I'm not sure if this is the second time we've seen that or the first.
It's the second time in this, and just
I was so impressed the first time, right? And I'm super impressed this time as well. But what's most impressive is, again, like you said, she adds all these little lines, and it's looking like some slimy creature, or like we don't really know, but it's just really drawing us in. So there is a little thing that I have here where I feel like it's driving me crazy that that is the only highlighted, like that's the only shiny part of this entire set. So I would have probably just gone ahead and made this purple nail on the pinky, the canvas, a shiny canvas. So, and then I would have just, even if it was just that, I would have been satisfied with it, just so that that one part wasn't shiny by itself, and then the canvas on that. So over the purple, I would have, on the pinky, I would have added a shiny top coat, and then I would have done the design and had it in matte and everything like that, just for a little uniformity there. But I agree with you fully on that face, on the middle finger. I love the face, but I did not like the, it was just like a last minute thing. Like you said, it kind of gave like, I just want to hurry up and finish or whatever, blah, blah, which is totally
so much more.
Totally understandable. But we don't want to sell ourselves short on these masterpieces when we get to that last finger. At least if we can try not to.
The set was so killer. Like I would have just said, girl, take a break, come back the next day and do that last nail the next day, because the rest of that set killed the game. And she could have even just did some like that highlight or that neon in his eyeballs, and that would have made it pop. Or, you know, made his teeth that neon, of the same neon as the brain or something like that, and that would have just been something to set it off so that it connected with the set.
What I was going to say is that we have that eyeball right there, and it almost looks like obviously he could be missing an eyeball. I would have loved to see like a big old bloody red spot right there. Yes, correct. Because that eyeball is there. And then obviously like you said, we have those other nails that seem to be all one part of the big set. So, but it did take me a minute to notice what the ring finger was. And when I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. I just thought that was so cool. And then for the pinky finger, obviously, I love it. I just would have loved to see a little bit of shiny top coat over that base layer, and then the nail art on top. And I think it would have all went together. Also, I love the shape and the length for these. So it was like literally perfect. Like if they would have been any shorter, I would have been like, these, I want to wear them. Like you say often, yes, I would love to be walking around with these, going clickety clank and all that. Because I really like too that she didn't use many colors. She only used like 3 or 4 colors. No, and I think that's important to take notice of sometimes too, is that less is really more in some cases. And in this case, it was definitely more. So for creativity, I gave her a 10. For execution, I gave her a 9, taking into consideration that middle finger. And for overall wow factor, I did give her a 9 as well. So, alrighty. And you guys go run it up for her in the comments. Go run it up for her on the likes. We need
I need you to send me a list of all of these people so I can go follow all of them, because they have some talent and I need to get some ideas, girl. I want all of these people. Ooh.
Yeah, she has a lot of nice stuff. This set was killer. Let's give her a little love right now. This was everything.
That would have went with my shirt. I need that set. So can we get a DM on how much that set costs?
Girl, and it would be nice to do like, what do they call those? Like little, yes, cherry eyeballs.
I need this.
What do they call those, like mixers or something? Or like, what is it when you have like a little gathering and everyone brings like some of their, like we're all creators, right? So we all have our own products, and then you all bring some of them and then you exchange them and stuff like that.
Oh,
to put together like some type of exchange, or like some type of auction or something where I don't know exactly where we could be like, okay, I like, if me and you and another person, okay, I really like those ones you got, Nicola. Okay, well, you know, like an exchange or a trade, or I don't know how to explain it, but she added that reflective gel on here. She snuck it in there. It's not in the light to see, but I really like that she did that with the eyes, because if it wasn't a different lighting, it would be reflecting and not just a simple added touch.
Look at that heart in the middle.
These all of it.
That's how
Like,
it's weird.
oh my gosh, she made this. This is a
It
piece
said
of
you left something.
candy. That's a piece of
Yes,
candy. That is, but this was what really got me. If you
your
look at her
screen.
nail
Your
art,
screen
she
is
really
gone.
actually enjoys. Hold on, let's go back. Won't go on here too long, but she
Your
enjoys
screen is
creating.
gone.
Huh?
Your screen is gone. The
No?
sharing of the screen.
Oh, hold on. Let me try it again. Uh-oh. Here. Why is Google being mean to me?
There it goes.
Leave me alone,
It
Google.
came back.
Okay, let's
back.
see. But yes, so she loves to transform that that same look. And I'm so amazed by how she does it. Oh, she got some Tupac nails in the
Oh, look
cut.
at that.
Playtime. Nah, these
Ooh,
are really bad. Like, she is
I
doing
need
really
those.
good. These ones, look at that. Okay, we gotta get off here. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, back to work. All right, well, I'm the last one, so no big deal.
Okay.
So this one is
No pressure.
what? No, I didn't. This ain't how it's supposed to look. Oh my God. I swear. Instagram hates me. No, it's not. No wonder someone commented and said such a tease. Because this was not. That was you?
That was me. I'm like, where's the rest of it?
That was not. It was a whole reel. Oh my gosh, my life is. Girl, I was so confused. I'm like, I mean, I thought I showed the whole set, but I see how it could be a tease, I guess. All right, my God, I'm done, y'all. Hold on.
That's why I was like, where's the rest?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to find him real quick. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just post this real quick. Judge. Oh, the struggle. Being, wearing multiple hats all the time be hard.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go in here. It's gonna post in 1 minute, so hold on. Okay. Turn that off before I get in trouble. Today's Sunday. Y'all be sure to go over here and comment, like, follow each other. I'm doing it. I got that posted. I think they'll let you schedule them like 6 weeks in advance. So it's going to be consistent for at least 6 weeks.
The next 6 weeks?
Yeah. Hold on. It's posting. Sorry, girl. Terrible. This has been so much fun. It's hilarious.
This challenge.
The next challenge, I don't know when I should start it. I don't know if I should do another one soon or just wait until I think I'm gonna wait until December. Okay, here we go. Yeah, something around there instead. All right, here we go. Don't tell me.
Right.
Oh, okay, here we go. All right, can you see it?
I can see it now.
It's just a little. It's not. I don't know, don't worry about the edits because this was the first one I could find, so I'm sure this is for my video or something. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture up too.
Look at that.
Let's see, find a picture. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you this picture.
Oh, they all go together.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna post this picture too so that we can actually see them. You guys, thank you for always bearing with me. It'd be tough out there. Okay. This is not even watermarked, but it'll be fine. Okay. Sure. All right, so
I'm gonna go first because they're your nails that you put in.
You said what?
I'm gonna go first because they're yours you put in.
Hold on, girl. I can't hear you. I can't hear you that much. It's like we got a weak connection. You got a strong connection on your end?
I have a strong connection. Can you?
You might be receiving a message or something.
Try it now. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Now, what did you say?
I said I wanted to judge first because they're your set that you put in, and I love them.
Yes,
so I want to talk about them. I want to talk about the set. Creativity wise, like, dude, who comes up with the stuff that you come up with? I need to live in your head sometimes because
and these are off reference too.
These colors, the pinks, the greens, the purples, or that's more of a mauve purple, but still, look, the inside of his mouth is so detailed. The eyeballs, they look like they stand up a little bit, and then you put the blood droppings on top of it. Creativity, you went over the top. I love how all of the nails connect when you do it, when you do your hand like this. I felt like the whole picture vibe was fierce because it almost was like, it was like a flow, like a flow. That was
like a little family of zombies, huh?
Yeah, like a family of zombies just sitting there ready to go tear some shit up. Just
they probably running from some stuff at this point.
And man, they
the
got
red that I used for the blood was pretty dark, but I don't know, I just liked it.
So this guy, the second guy, looks like he has a little bit of a crown on his head, which is why I kind of liked him. He reminded me of, like, he had like a little fire crown. He was going to go tear some stuff up too. He's missing an eye. His socket is completely gone. You have this beauty queen over here who's missing parts of her face with her blood. Like, I just love this whole set. And even the one at the end. Yes. And this guy in the middle is like a monster. Wow. So he must have turned everybody.
I posted the glow in the dark version too, because these glow in the dark girl.
Oh, that's even better.
I loved her because with her, I wanted her face to not be one solid color, and you can see that she's blue and green.
It looks like My Little Pony. Like, that's what kind of like the My Little Pony vibes, but spookier and bloodier. But
I should have made his teeth glow. If he had teeth.
And this guy over here, the inside of his mouth, he looks awesome. Because it looks, the first one, the thumb, both, well, the thumb and the pinky, because it looks like they're caverns, like dark holes that you're about to go into. I love these vibes. So execution, I'm giving you a 10 because the shit glows in the dark. Like, it glows in the dark, and the picture makes as much sense in the dark as it does in the light. I think this is so cute. And overall wow factor, I'll give you a 9 for this. I want to give you a 10, but I don't want to give everybody all 10s this video. I think there
was still room for improvement in my design, needless to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
it could have been, a little bit less muddy with the blood and stuff like that. But
yeah, it
overall,
turned out a little gaudy. Like, I really like how everyone is able to execute those super fine lines. I'm gonna have to get another brush soon. By the way,
thinner brush.
Yes, I'm pet sitting, so if you guys hear that chaos, the dogs woke up. Their nap is over. But yes, and then for creativity, what did you give me?
I gave you a 10 for creativity. I gave you a 10 for creativity because these are creative. Like, I wouldn't have thought of anything, and each nail is different. And like we talked about in the previous videos, to create a set that is uniform, but each nail is completely different, is very difficult to do. It is extremely, because either one wants to dominate the picture. And this set, nobody dominates. It flows together. I mean, the girl does dominate because she's
on the middle.
Kind of rocks it.
But
yeah, rightfully so. But overall, the set goes together. It's really uniform. And like, I like the sizing of the nails also, because if you would have done a smaller nail, I think it would have been over the top. It would have been too much. But for the size of the nails, I feel like it's just like, pow, look at me. And these are some nails, like if I'm going on stage, if I'm doing anything where I want somebody to look at me, this is what I'm putting on, because this is going to draw all of their attention. And I'm going to be like, let me tell you about my girl. She did this, that, and the other, because you killed the game with this set. The only thing that I kind of would have liked would have been maybe like a little bit of glitter, maybe just kind of a little bit of sparkle.
Something more to accentuate. Like if I would have went over these lime green lines with like a sparkle, that would have been, because there's enough of them here and there to have done that.
I think it just needs like a little sparkle, like a little something to, you know, brighten it up, because it does it can get like muddy. It doesn't look like that when you like light it up, but if I'm looking at them, and I think it's the darkness of the blood. It is a lot to
take in. Yeah, that was what was like. The blood was like, oh, if I would have I would have had to mix the colors to get like that perfect color. But I agreed when I did it. I was like, this blood is like, I'm really committing to this, but it's not the best move. So I agree fully. And I just think that made them look more gaudy on top of the black lines, which was like, but
not what you were going for, but yeah.
I was really relying on that glow in the end to be like settling it out. So
but it did though. Like when the glow is on, it doesn't look like that. It looks kind of you see what I'm saying? It doesn't look like that. It doesn't. It's that glow is exactly what you were envisioning when you had the light on.
Yeah,
that's perfect. That looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I liked it. Well, y'all be sure to go give me some likes on my posts. I just put them up.
Thank you guys for joining us and coming back with us and staying with us for all of our issues.
I know we have technical.
We love you guys.
Hey, that's the reality. Yes, thank you guys so much, and thank you, Nicola. I'm so happy to have you on again. It's really a pleasure.
You need me?
Girl, I need you next time. No, so we're gonna give November a little break, and I'm be getting caught up on everything. But December 1st, I will post a new theme, and we'll be back. So I look forward to seeing you maybe like around December 20th or so. You know, in that time range, if you want to be on panel.
That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. I'll be settling down from work. I will wear my Santa Claus hat.
Okay.
It'll be pink. Pink.
Oh, that'll be so fun. Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on another panel. We have to do our Instagram judging, like, set up for Instagram panel to judge your guys' entries. And also, you guys know we're going to have a tiebreaker. So I guess that's pretty much what we'll focus on in November is like some kind of tiebreaker. And if you have any ideas on the back end of what we could do, or if anyone on Instagram or participants or what has any ideas, because there's definitely a need for a tiebreaker. So that's without question.
Yes.
Until further ado, we'll talk to you next time. I know, girl. And what's your Instagram tag, Nicola?
The Joyacola 12
on Instagram, and she's going to be following some of you guys. So if you see her following you guys, give you guys some likes, definitely know that we shouted you out over here on the Goddess Gang. Go back and show Nicola some love and support, and we thank you guys. We'll talk to you in the next one. I holla y'all. Peace.